Testing. Testing. Is this thing on? Testing. Oh, okay, it is. This is just a test.
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 Disrespected city boy, but ain't nobody true as me. Hustler till I die, they better have that in my eulogy. Getting in that overtime, I took my work to work with me. So while I'm on this paper chase, these paper cuts purposely. My net worth they're pondering. Skill set astonishing. Married the game without a ring. A breath of fresh air I'ma bring. Rise and fall, no I'm no swing. Allergic to fake, I'm fresher than spring. I don't give, I take, I'm selfish and mean. I'm fly as a fucking airplane wing. I'm out of space, I'm Freddy Krueger. Talk shit to my face, sorry to who knew you. Cause my folks will leave black and blue. I don't send them to your door if they ain't going right through them. And I keep the weapon drawn like a fucking cartoonist. And they bent out of shape like an animal balloon. Is there the beat? Is a whale? I'm a fucking harpooner. Yeah, Peter kiss my ass, I'm a fucking baboon. Tasmanian devil every track, cause I'm a Looney Tune. Hooded villain with the scowl, yeah, like I'm Dr. Doom. I mop and broom, I clean you up. Insurance fraud, your claim is tough. A swish, you sweet, it's a bomb that's sweet. A lighter in me, I flame it up, no banging, bruh. This is just a test.
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 This is just a
This is just a test that you ain't studied up for. Yeah, crime scene a mess, but I'ma blood it up more. I've been down with the sessions, pushing out, go y'all lying to impress like fiction and folklore. What has happened is a damn shame. First play of my game, winning is my mind frame. Headshots, mind game, tech down, switchblades, brass knuckles, AKs, dynamite and grenades, blackout, be afraid. Time, I'm afraid not. Kill 'em all, blood clot. Mirror, mirror on the wall. I think he's a thug now. Cinderella, Goldilocks, they fairy tales and photoshops. They talk shit and pose a lot. Allow me to impose a thought. You disrespect, you be destructing. Beat the beast, be the boss. I'm known for pissing people off. Efficient boats and I'm a logger. Butcher shopping day a hog. A tadpole to a frog. A mad bull if you a dog and I believe if you a god. Sent here to cause destruction and crumble your infrastructure. Don't need applause or introduction. They on my dick like who you fucking. All the chicks I keep them clucking. Breasts and thighs a KFC bucket. I get my Mac on and keep on trucking. They all love me no matter how reluctant. I'm in charge, bitch. Keep me plugged in. A gentleman who also be thugging. You dead weight like what that cat drugging. A pesticide when they be bugging. Time's up. Pencils on the desk. Don't worry, class. I know you did your best and it was hard for some. Easy for the rest. It ain't the end of your life if you fail. Cause
This is just a test.
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 This is just a test. This is just a test. Just a test. Just a test. This is just a test.
What is going on, everybody? We are back again with another episode of E-Roc Radio. Tonight, we have a very special guest. It is the one and only, the hip-hop phantom, the phantom of the hip-opera. Holy shit, I can't say that right. Mr. Cyco Mico himself. I'm going to bring him on screen here. Why don't you go ahead and unmute yourself there, Cyco Mico. Ladies and gentlemen, Cyco Mico, how you doing?
What's up, bro?
Well, why don't you go ahead and tell the folks a little bit about yourself?
Well, I don't know. I don't even know much about myself. I'm still learning about myself. I guess, check me out.
Yeah, kind of a a different side to yourself, I suppose, from whence you were when I first met you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now
I
that
guess.
you are sober at this point, aren't you?
I am.
That's good. I'm very proud of you for how far you have come, because I know you were. Was it? I hate to delve into your personal life a little bit here, but was it meth you were on, or?
That and opiates, yeah.
Well, I'm glad to see that you've kicked that shit and that you're doing a lot better now. I know it kind of took a lot away from you.
Well, it took everything away from me.
Yeah.
Actually, July 11th, I think, was my last show in Rush City. The next day is when I overdosed on fentanyl. So, yeah, I was dead for 8 minutes, and it sucked, but it got me sober. Um,
Damn, I didn't realize that had happened.
yeah, that did happen. Yeah, I, it is what it is, but it,
It made
yeah,
you a better person, and it made you who you are now.
correct.
Hey, you know what? And like I said, I'm proud of you for kicking that shit. It's definitely hard to do.
Yeah, well, see, the thing of it is I already kicked it before. Where I beat myself up is that I chose to go back to it, especially with all I had and what I was doing, and you know, I just I chose that over hip hop. So it it really, you know how important your art is and how important the whole scene is for you. Once you make a choice to leave it for something else, that kills a guy, you know. So
Definitely.
there was a lot to it. So I'm glad it happened. I'm glad it happened the way it happened, and I'm glad that I was able to get out of it. You know.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Yeah.
So I guess my next question for you is, where did the name Cyco Mico come from?
Well, I guess it came from people thinking I'm crazy or psycho or psychotic, which they have every right to. I have the tendencies of all the attributes of all the factors of any mental illness or psychological disorder. You know, but I took psycho and I spelled it with a C, CYCO, basically because psychosomatics or psycho with the C is a different meaning. It's not crazy, you know. It's more of a power or being able to move matter with your mind. So that's where I implied it. But yeah,
Okay.
it was kind of given to me.
Okay. Cool. Um. Oh shoot! I was just gonna ask you. Well, okay. Let me ask you this. Um, are you? I noticed now that you're doing the morbid click stuff with Levi West. Is that correct?
Correct.
So is that a label that you guys are doing together, or what is that?
Yeah,
Or is that
it's a
just a group?
Morbid Click is a label.
Is a label. Okay. And is that just you and Levi West?
No, there's a bunch of artists on there actually. Miles Long runs it. So yeah, check it out. Morbid Click. A lot of great artists.
Yeah. Um.
They're just waiting on me to give them some material. So
Yeah. Are you working on new stuff?
I'm working on it.
Yeah, because I
I'm
think
working on.
you put. How long have you been in the scene now?
I started in 2012. So what's that? Almost 11 years? 12 years?
Going on about 10.
10? Yeah,
Because next year will be 10 if you started in 2012.
correct. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, a lot longer than me. 'Cause I didn't start in. I think you remember when I started because
Right.
I was at you were at no, actually you were hosting the first show I ever went to in this scene because it was at Big V's
Oh yeah.
because there was Von Sage on that one,
Okay.
and that
Yeah.
was in 2016.
Nice.
Yeah. So that was when I first met a lot of people. Like I first met you. I first met Mookie.
And you
And
became an Ice King.
no, that didn't happen until later. Because I didn't, like I said, I didn't release my first song until 2017. So,
Okay.
um, so are you trying to get back into? I know you kind of took a break due to the issue you were having.
We'll
Um,
call them circumstances.
Are you trying to get back into hosting shows again, or?
No, I don't think so. I was doing promoting, hosting, booking, sound. I was doing everything that I could and trying to do my music at the same time, and it's a hard thing to do. I don't think you can really do both. At least I can't. Um, so I think I'm gonna leave that arena alone and then just focus on my music.
Yeah.
I mean, hosting. I suck at hosting, but I'll do it. Whatever.
Yeah. Um. So I know you and I at one point were on a label together. We were both on Wicked Tendency at one point. When did you end up leaving them?
I actually don't know if I left them. I think after the accident with Tim,
Yeah.
um, I don't know. I don't know if it's continuing. I don't know much about the label. Nobody's reached out to me. I haven't reached out to nobody. That was kind of my time when I was not around as well. So I really don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I don't really know much about it either. Granted, Crooked G basically told me to fuck off. So, because I had made a post one day asking, um, I had made a post one day asking people to go like my E-Roc page and the Ice Kings page, and he had commented on there asking me to unfriend him, being a total asshole about it. I'm like, all right, well, fine, bye. So I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'm not fucking with you guys anymore.
Yeah. Welcome to hip hop.
Yeah. Um. So out of all the venues you've performed at over the years, what would you say your favorite venue you've performed at is?
I'd have to say it's Skyway.
Skyway. Okay, I don't think I've not performed there.
Yeah, Skyway Theater.
Was that
Done it
on
a couple
the
times.
main stage or was that at Studio B?
Both.
Okay.
Um, the main stage was just, it was so big and so the lights were. I don't know. I walked out there and it was like a different world. It wasn't like a normal stage. So that's what I liked about it.
Yeah, I definitely.
But
I definitely like to perform there someday because I've been to plenty of shows there, and you're right, that stage is huge.
Yeah, and
Lot of space to cover.
and it's like it takes a lot out of you. Like as soon as you start putting anything into that microphone, it's almost like it's pulling it out of you. So it's more intense, definitely.
I suppose you got a bigger crowd normally too.
Right. Bigger area to cover.
Yeah. Were you opening up for somebody there, or how did you get that show?
Yeah. Open up for Twisted.
Oh, that was a Twisted show.
Yep.
Oh. All right then.
Yep.
Was Ice Kings on that show too?
I believe they were in Studio B. I believe they were on that show. I don't remember. We were doing both stages at the same time.
Oh.
Kinda.
Okay, gotcha.
So
I've heard stories. This is before my time. I'd heard stories that they had done that.
Yeah.
So I guess you've opened up for a lot of other artists as well. Who and like bigger artists and stuff too. So I guess another question I have is who is your favorite person that you've opened up for so far?
Sescrew really sticks out to me because just how real they are. They're just genuine people.
Where'd you open up for them at?
Amsterdam.
I did a show there once with Ice Skates, believe it or not, too. Yeah, I'd love to get
That's
back
nice.
in there too.
Right. I really like that place.
Yeah,
Oh,
one of these days.
I guess it's not so much the artists that I like to open up for. It's the ones that make the openers feel like they're part of the show, and they
Right.
don't kick them out of the green room or don't talk to them. It's just that shit that bothers me. It's like,
Yeah, or the ones that actually will stay up and watch the opening acts.
they'll actually come out of the fucking green room and watch the show.
Kind of scout for local talent, so to speak.
Correct.
That's one thing I liked about the Twisted Insane shows is that he would always, stick around and watch the other artists.
Yeah. ABK is good at it too. He'll walk through the crowd and become a part of the show as well. So
I didn't really notice, when we you and I were supposed to do that ABK and Blaze show at Lee's Liquor Lounge, and something happened and you ended up not being able to make it. And I didn't notice that he was really doing that at that show. Neither him or Blaze were doing it. They were both downstairs in the green room, just kind of hanging out and doing their thing.
yeah, well, I suppose it differs from show to show.
That makes sense. Well, let's some more music here. You got any requests?
Me?
Yeah,
I'm up for surprises, man.
some surprises. Well, here's a surprise. I think I'll play one of your tracks. How's that? I
That's
got this.
surprising.
I've got that Dying Inside track with Twisted Insane. Speaking of Twisted Insane, lined up. If that's all right with you.
That's fine with me. Good choice.
All right. Well, let's we'll play that here real quick, and I'll have you mute yourself, and we'll play a couple songs, and then we'll come back.
All right.
What a nigga gotta do to break free from the chains you put me in. Modern day slave digger grace to put me in. Trying to get past all the pain you put me through. All the rage I display is thanks to you. Uncle Sam got me stressed and vexed to blaze text. His flesh is my last resort. Could've helped if I ever had my dad's support. But he's a ghost as I smoke on my last Newport. Think of death, either suicide or foolish pride. Got me leaning towards going in a blaze of glory. Leave the world with a cruel yet amazing story. Like the rest before I ever see the age of 40. Think I had big thoughts when I was a naive shorty. Full of cigarettes, alcohol, and drugs destroyed me. Before these females had a chance to break my heart. Before I ever had endeavors to display the art. With no pain, no, maybe I was back in the same flow. I never hit the track from immaculate angles. Stuck in the rain's cold, I'm stuck in the same mode. Dying inside, I wanna jump to the angels. My soul is tired and my body is beat down. Brain is wired, I just wanna leave town. And never come back, never ever come back to this place for the waste. I just roam the streets now. Lost soul, hoping for my gold to be found. Lost soul, hoping for my gold to be found. Eternally bleeding, yes, sternly feeding off all the negative energy that consumes my being. Cause all the positive energy has been steadily fleeing from all the horrible memories dominating my feelings. Dying inside, going out of my mind, trying to find myself. I need spiritual healing.
I wanna die inside. Whenever they want me to go, I'll be the first one out the door. Take a hit and pass, no but shit will never last. Put my body in the trash, but my soul will be evolved.
Sometimes I feel I wanna just be free.
Hop on the chopper with you, pop, gotta get off ID. Drop off at the wayside, by kill them all on me. If you looking for me, I'll be in the gutter with the fiend.
And I just feel I wanna die inside.
Whenever they want me to go, I'll be the first one out the door. Take a hit and pass, no but shit will never last. Put my body in the trash, but my soul will be evolved.
Sometimes I feel I wanna just be free.
Hop on the chopper with you, pop, gotta get off ID. Drop off at the wayside, I kill them all on me. If you looking for me, I'll be in the gutter with the fiend.
And I just feel I wanna die inside.
Step inside my backwards mind, twisted rhymes, lost in time. I'm psycho, sane, head sick in the brain. Been derailed on a one-way train. Want to disappear like David Blaine. Make you feel my pain with a fist full of rage when I hit the stage. Out my cage in your fucked up maze. Your fucked up ways, every day been strange since I turned the page in my black Todd day. To my spiritual phase, dawn night gaze, only water for weeks. That's what happens when shit gets deep. Nowhere to sleep, your prayers you can keep. 712, hot felt it too. The bullets go through, now I'm dead like you. He killed me too. Can someone tell me what the fuck you do? I would try suicide, but I pulled through. Now every girl I date fucking hates me too. One I know, so see through. But my friends are dead, like Red said Fred. Communicate through this pencil lead. Talking to voices inside my head. Because of God, she's fucking dead. I can still smell the brains leaking out her head. Her grandson did it, what detective said. Very next day, found my uncle dead. Dad's at the bar in his folding car. Stopped at his brother's. 4 days later, had his ex-lovers. Set his ass up. Bitch got jumped. Much love, Dustin. That's what's up.
I just feel I wanna die inside.
Whenever they want me to go, I'll be the first one out the door. Take a hit and pass, no but shit will never last. Put my body in the trash, but my soul will be evolved.
Sometimes I feel I wanna just be free.
Hop on the chopper with you, pop, gotta get off ID. Drop off at the wayside, by kill them all on me. If you looking for me, I'll be in the gutter with the fiend.
And I just feel I wanna die inside.
Whenever they want me to go, I'll be the first one out the door. Take a hit and pass, no but shit will never last. Put my body in the trash, but my soul will be evolved.
Sometimes I feel I wanna just be free.
Hop on the chopper with you, pop, gotta get off ID. Drop off at the wayside, I kill them all on me. If you looking for me, I'll be in the gutter with the
And I
fiend.
just feel I wanna die inside.
Searching for meaning in a relentless.
I just love when there's advertisements in between songs. So we're going to play one more song here. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and make sure to check out my album on all platforms, E-Roc Mental Case. Like I said, it's on all platforms. Or you can head over to SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/E-ROC22. And then also don't forget that this whole show is sponsored by Armageddon Productions. Shout out to Nerd the King. He was on last week. You can go back and rewatch that video either on my Facebook or on YouTube. And so this next song is going to be I'm Smiling Upside Down by my homie Sugar Shane from Phoenix, Arizona.
I should turn that frown upside down. Yeah, I should turn that frown upside down. Okay, wipe them tears right around. Okay, turn the world upside down. Now, everybody smile now. Now, turn that frown upside down. Down, wipe those tears right around. If I turn the world upside down, can't you see me smile now? Okay, I've been learning a while. The only thing that I know, if you wanna smile, don't trust none of these hoes. Just give them all a show. Life is all a joke. Life's the only drug, but I still been selling dope. I don't need the sun, just a blunt and a black light. We can make some colors in the dark. Here's one for the good, here's two for the bad times. At least in the morning it restart. Yeah. Turn that frown upside down. Wipe those tears right around. Yeah. Turn the world upside down. Everybody smile now. Now. Turn that frown upside down. Down. Wipe those tears right around. If I turn the world upside down, can't you see me smile? Okay, when you see that camera, make sure that you say cheese. Someone's always counting like we playing hide and go seek. I always close my eyes, they always try to be. But life is but a dream, I don't ever fall asleep. I can barely see all the ups, all the downers. Maybe I'll just never know why. They just gonna stare every time I smell the flowers. Maybe you should motherfucking try. Try to turn that frown upside down. Okay, wipe them tears right around. Okay, turn the world upside down. Now everybody smile now. Now turn that frown upside down. Down, wipe those tears right around. If I turn the world upside down, can't you see me smile now? Turn that frown upside down. Down now, wipe those tears right around. If I turn the world upside down, can't you see me smile now?
Oh, sorry, I'm a little slow at transitions. We're gonna come back here. Cyco, Mico, you still there?
I'm here.
Perfect. Somebody just commented saying y'all line long. I don't know what that means. Do you know what that means?
Nope.
I don't know. I'm just as confused as everybody else, I think. Well, let's get back into some more questions here. So, what first got you into music?
Sobriety, believe it or not.
Even though you kind of been struggling with addiction all your life, or?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because how old are you now, Cyco Mico?
Ooh. I'm 40.
Are you really?
Maybe.
Shit.
Yeah. I'm old.
I don't think I realized you were that old. Not that that's really all that old, but I didn't realize that you were literally twice my age. You could literally be my dad.
Right.
That's kind of funny.
It was so planning. You know, I supported the underground hip hop scene. I went to shows. I loved it, and I never really had the urge to get on a stage. I have terrible stage fright. It's like my first time performing every time I step on a stage.
Yeah, I remember. Was that the Zeus Rebel Water show you were supposed to perform at, and you got stage fright, and you're like, I can't do this. Or which show was
Probably.
that?
It's been a lot of them.
It's like that sometimes. I remember my first show. My first show was actually with Mookie. Mookie's the one that put me on that one, and it was over at. You remember Cadence Records and Coffee over there on the east side?
I do.
Yeah, he put me on there. That was my first show. I remember being nervous as hell because I'd never performed my own music before. I'd always gone up and done somebody else's music, so I definitely get it with the nervousness.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. It's. I think it's different when you're expressing yourself. You know, when you're vulnerable to, everything. You know, when you're just throwing yourself out there and you're telling your story, it's different than I think more than making some story up. For me anyway.
Yeah.
That's why for me to write music or any songs, it takes me time. I gotta wait for it. It's gotta come to me. I just don't try to make it up or rush it.
I
kinda just let it
definitely.
happen.
Yeah, I definitely get that because I'm right there with you. I put my heart and soul into my music, and I talk about things that have gone on in my life and that sort of thing. So I definitely get that.
Right.
So I'm going. Like I said, I'm also watching my own live. I know, just to kind of look at the comments, see what people are saying. And that dude Saint, I commented asking if you are going to be at that show at the Caboose on Saturday for Open Minded.
I plan on it, and yes, I will hire hell water. I will go. Yes.
Awesome. Well, I'll be there too since I'm with Ice King, so I'll be performing at that one.
Very nice.
And then let's see, another person in here says, "Much love from Alaska." We got somebody.
I got a shout out to Saint anyway for reaching out to me and giving me the opportunity to come to the studio, which is Studio 38.
Hey, well, there you go. Shout out to that dude Saint. I know he's a dope dude. We performed at Chillfest a couple years ago. Him and I got to talking, and he's just a super cool dude. I bought him a shot. Took a shot together, and it was a good time.
He was one of the ones that I used to follow back when I was that guy. So
is that right?
Bought me a lot of shots. Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
When I was a fan to an artist, so he's been around for a while.
Yeah, I know. He's like I said, I know he's way older than me too. Because I mean, I'm also one of the younger ones in the scene. Like, I'll be 24 this year.
Jeez.
I know I'm just a baby. And here I am interviewing these other people who have been in the scene for years, and I'm like, I have such little experience compared to you.
But you have an opportunity that's different because I didn't start the music until I was 31. So.
Yeah. Well, and I don't know if you saw it too, but I'm gonna go ahead and shout out this tour that I'm putting on too. I don't know if you've been seeing posts about that.
No, to be honest.
Well,
I think I seen you were looking for dates or venues for the tour a while ago.
Yeah, well, at this point, I've got most of the tour set up. It's going to be me, Von Sage, Black Justice, and Nerd to King. And we're hitting Omaha, Colorado Springs, Phoenix, Amarillo, Texas, Wichita, and then I'm trying to get a couple more shows booked as well. But yeah, no, that's happening August 27th through September 5th.
Hell yeah. And how long you been actually doing music?
4 years.
4 years. 4 years and doing tours.
Tours, doing out-of-state shows, and
yeah, that's killing it.
Yeah, doing the best that I can. Have you done out-of-state shows? I'm assuming so.
Yeah. I've been on a tour, one national tour with Wicked Tendencies.
You know what? I think I remember that. Because
Yeah.
I remember, didn't you guys come through the other side up in Rush City?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was with APOC something or other?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
We did it with the Caboose and the Takeover. So
You guys played the Caboose on that tour?
Yeah, I think the day before, the day after the Takeover show, yeah.
How did I not know about that? I would have hopped on that one. What the fuck?
Yeah, it was kind of crazy how it worked. It worked out pretty good, But yeah, tours are where it's at. I love touring.
Yeah, I'm really excited. What's your favorite state that you've gone to?
Probably Illinois.
Chicago or?
Yeah, Chicago and I don't know, Colorado. Colorado was good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Colorado.
Yeah,
I'm hitting a bunch of these states that I've never been to before. Like I've never been to Nebraska. I've never been to Colorado. Never been to Texas. Never been to Kansas.
Right, and you'll see how different the music scene is out there, and how they run things, how they do things, and just you'll learn a lot, and especially in your position, putting on shows and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Probably for your help than anything, but it's good. The community out, the hip hop community is tight gripped out there. So
yeah, that's one thing I've noticed about a lot of other states is that especially compared to here, a lot of people out of state are more willing to work with each other. Have you noticed that as well?
Right. I very well so.
A lot of people here are kind of conceited and egotistical. Not everybody, but a lot of people are. And, they're very picky and choosy about who they want to work with.
Yeah.
And they're not willing to
Dividing
see each other succeed. At least that's just something I've noticed.
Well, yeah. I don't think you're the only one that's noticed it. I think it is an issue, especially with our talent in our state. We have some of the best. I mean, if we all join forces and work together, I don't know what the hell could happen.
I 100% agree.
You know,
Maybe one day it'll happen, but I don't know.
one day when I'm 60.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't take that long, but I mean, I guess you never know. So I guess another question I have is, you've opened up for quite a few people, but if you could open up for anyone, and this could be even people you've opened up with before, if you could open up for any artist, who would it be?
I'd have to say Kelly Mays or Meg Myers.
I don't know either of those artists.
Yeah. Doing the big shows and opening up for big artists, it's a good time, but I really like the local shows. I really like the intimacy and the connections and the it's more personal,
Yeah, definitely. You get more interaction and more fan interaction with the local shows.
Right.
See, going back to the comments here, Breezy Lebrec, do you know who that is?
What's that?
Somebody in the comments, Breezy Lebrec, says, I've rocked a few shows that Cyco was a part of, and they were all great shows.
Hell yeah.
Levi West says, what's up? So shout out to Levi West, Morbid Click.
Yes. Shout out Levi. Great dude.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Hey, speaking of which, looks like he just sent me in a song.
Perfect.
So why don't we go ahead and play that real quick? Go ahead and mute yourself there. This song is called Sane by El Breezy featuring Cody Go Crazy.
Shit ain't been the same, but we gon' get through this, I promise. Run it up like treadmills, keep it moving, no stopping, can't change. All the bullshit in my life got me exhausted, down so bad to the point I thought going back to robbing. That ain't the way, but we gon' get through this, I promise. Run it up like treadmills, keep it moving, no stopping, can't change. All the bullshit in my life got me exhausted, down so bad to the point I thought going back to robbing. Shit ain't been the same. I can't sleep from all the stress that's eating me alive. Every other day another problem in my life. It ain't about this and it's all about that. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Only thing keeping me sane right now is getting high. Hop in the wind and take off. Do not disturb, don't kill my vibe. Depression's got a hold on me, I don't wanna die. Every time I'm feeling down, I tilt my head up to the sky. I got fallen soldiers watching over me, for them I gotta ride. Shit ain't been the same, but we gon' get through this, I promise. Run it up like treadmills, keep it moving, no stopping, can't change. All the bullshit in my life got me exhausted, down so bad to the point I thought going back to robbing. That ain't the way, but we gon' get through this, I promise. Run it up like treadmills, keep it moving, no stopping, can't change. All the bullshit in my life got me exhausted, down so bad to the point I thought going back to robbing. Shit ain't the same. Back to the time
Niggas on me like they got me in the trap. Putting people on, but they use me in the backseat of jet black. Yeah, I get you right back, change that, yeah. I'm swerving. Big bitch, she curvy. New bitch, she learning. I'm back and booming. I set the mood and I come congruent. Brother dies, they come and they go. Like who this? Only real ones gon' know who's that. I'm really about the shit, but it ain't been the same. Been through it, let's do it. I'm with it, the movement. I'm losing this battle, but I know that in the end this time will tattle. Give it a minute if you let depression in. Gon' take a bit to win this battle. Exhausted, need passion. No time left, I ain't losing. Yeah, I promise that we gon' get through this, cuz
Shit ain't been the same, but we gon' get through this, I promise. Run it up like treadmills, keep it moving, no stopping, can't change. All the bullshit in my life got me exhausted, down so bad to the point I thought going back to robbing. That ain't the way, but we gon' get through this, I promise. Run it up like treadmills, keep it moving, no stopping, can't change. All the bullshit in my life got me exhausted, down so bad to the point I thought going back to robbing. Shit ain't been the same.
That song right there was Sane by El Breezy featuring Cody Go Crazy. And he wants us to know what we thought of that track. So, Cyco Michael, were you listening to that track at all?
I was.
What did you think?
I thought it was amazing.
I did too. I thought it was really well done.
Very well done.
I've heard of Cody Go Crazy too, so you know he went in on his verse too. So and you know I've pinned my email in the comments, so anyone else that's tuning in, if you want to send in a song, send in a song. As shown by just now, I will play it. So send it in, send it in, send it in. Do it now. As for you, Cyco Mico, who is an artist that you would like most to collaborate with?
Everyone on my label.
That's probably a lot of people.
Pretty
I don't
much.
actually know who's. Excuse me.
Well,
on your label.
Levi West. I mean, I like collaborating with anybody. You know, I don't really have a certain person that I would rather collaborate with than another. I think when two people collaborate, it brings out, you know, a different, you know, song, and it can be, you know, turned into whatever. So I like collaborating. A lot of my songs are collaborations, most of them.
Yeah. Well, and speaking of your songs, what's your favorite song to perform?
I would have to say, you know, I don't know. I guess I don't have a favorite. I have favorite parts of different songs of the performance, you know.
I guess the song I always like hearing when you perform is the Cyco Mico and Friends theme song. It's a classic on that one. It's always fun when you pull that one out.
I do like that one. I mean, it means a lot to me, you know. But yeah, it's like I said, it just has each song has its own personal performance value, you know. So
yeah,
the
definitely.
track I did with Mesmerize, I like performing with Mesmerize.
Mesmerize is dope. I'd love to get him on a show one of these days.
Right.
But I know
very dope.
He's kind of busy, and he hasn't really been doing a whole lot recently. So I think I tried hitting him up one time, and he I don't even know if he looked at it. Granted, I don't think he's really on social media much.
No, I don't think he was on social media for. I used to have to yell at him and tell him to get on social media. He didn't even have a Facebook for forever.
People are like that though. I know people that are like, nah, fuck social media.
Right.
But, you know,
I
at the
don't
same
blame.
time, when you're an artist, you kind of have to rely on it, especially these days.
Correct.
Like, that's, you know, how people hear about your shows.
Right. Right.
Nerda King says, "What's up? What's up, Nerda King?" So, and then, what shows you got coming up? I know you got the one with me on the 22nd, back at the Terminal Bar.
Correct. And then the 21st.
The night before.
I believe it's the night before for the pre-show to Little Flip.
Oh, yeah. And that one's in where's that one at? Anoka?
It's the VFW.
Yeah, is that in Anoka or where is that one? Like I remember, I know Mayday's helping put that one on.
Yeah. I don't know exactly where.
Yeah, I know. I remember seeing it. That was at some VFW. I don't remember which one.
Yeah. I should probably know these things. I have them written down.
Oh, hey, Mayday just commented. He said it's the 20th and it's at the VFW in Spring Lake Park.
Spring Lake Park. There it is.
Anything after that?
Yeah, I have a going down to Iowa as well in August.
Yep. I'm Mayday had asked me if I wanted to be on that one too, and I told him I was going to be in Texas that weekend. So, which is true. I'm going to be in Texas that weekend.
Yeah, outdoor event, 2 days.
Yeah, that one's looking like it should be a good time. I know that because you and Levi West are both doing that one, right?
Correct.
There you go. Morbid click in that bitch.
In that bitch. Morbid click.
So, I mean, if you, I know you kind of took a little bit of a break from music, but if you know, what else would you be doing if it weren't for music? I know you kind of do this as a hobby, but like, what other hobbies would you be doing if it wasn't for this?
Probably nothing good. Music keeps me sane, keeps me sober, keeps me going in the right direction. So if I wasn't doing music and if I didn't have the opportunities, I mean, when I came back and kind of peeked my head back in the scene and started going to went to a couple shows, Miles called me and talked about the label, and Dustin calling me, Saint calling me, giving me an opportunity. I mean, just the opportunities and the acceptance back into the scene. It's yeah. If I didn't have that, if I didn't have the music, I don't know where I'd be. I don't know what I'd be doing.
Yeah, because I remember when you, I remember I hadn't seen you in a while, and you showed up to that show at the Terminal Bar in February, I think it was.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit, it's fucking Cyco Mico.
Right.
Oh,
yeah, I was even there. I was like, damn, it's been a while.
Yeah, no, I know. I was pretty happy to see you back out.
Yeah. It was good to be back out, but I feel almost, I feel guilty. I feel ashamed of my choices and walking away from it. So, coming back to it is difficult.
I don't think you should, though.
I know.
I can understand why you do, but I don't think that you should feel ashamed of it. You did what you felt you needed to do. Granted, was it for the right reasons? Probably not. But, you did what you needed to do. You got it got you to a point where you needed, to be where you are now. It got you to that point of sobriety, and it sounds to me like you're in a much better place because of it.
Well, absolutely. I mean, Correct. But I still, I think it's more personal. Like personally, I let the music go, and then I kind of went after it. Once I let all that go and stopped doing it, stop everything, I stopped caring, and that's why I made the choices I made mostly. So I think it's more of a personal, a shame, guilt, than
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, either way, we all have to live with the choices that we have made, and the choices we have made us who we are today.
Yeah.
So, like I said, don't beat yourself up too much about it. Everybody struggles.
I'm not beating myself up about it. I'm just, expressing my I don't know. Yeah.
Well, let me see here. You got any useless talents?
Oh boy, useless talents. Not many. I mean, I can run up a wall and do a backflip. I can do a couple card tricks, coin tricks.
I think that'd be cool to see you run up a wall and do a backflip.
Yeah, I can do it standing on the ground too without running up the wall. But
both you and Mookie can do that.
Yeah, it's a good trick.
Yeah, definitely.
High school, I got my lunch money.
So you got your lunch money in high school? Oh, that's too funny. Well, let's see here. Let's get back into some more music here. Let's see if I can find another song to play. You know what? Since he is in, or at least he was, I don't know if he still is, we are going to play some Nerdiking. This song is called Smokin' Weed Forever.
You're having a sleepover?
You know what? Just kidding, because there's an ad. Gotta love ads. God, I really need to upgrade to SoundCloud Pro, but I don't want to pay $12.99 a month for it. Like, that's just freaking outrageous, man.
Get some sponsors; they'll help you out.
Yeah. Anyway, here's the song.
I know you don't smoke weed.
Go ahead and mute yourself there, Cyco Mico.
Right. But I'm gonna get you high all day.
Alright, I mean, why is this such a big deal? Alright, man.
Let's do it tonight.
Okay. Hey. Hell yeah. Damn. It's that shit. Rocks. I gotta get up every week so this king can go to work. Angelo smoking that green, no seeds, that's great perk. Plus I gotta be a flirt with dumbass niggas that's jerks. That's why I light up my blunt before this nigga go berserk. Don't smoke that dirt, like sticks keeping my fucking lungs hurt. Damn, I don't need pills for me to use some perks. Weed works, I love it, homie, you having no idea. If she was here, I probably wouldn't be pissed all year. Let's make this clear, I shed so many tears. My heart and blood was here, I'm dodging bad vibes like some bad atmospheres. We captains here with no capes, bloody T-shit, evil look. You would think that we bout to kill this bitch. Dreamland, chillin', my name superior to all mankind. I be too much for lames like you. That's why I stay divine, smoking nigga all the time. That OG shit, yeah, that shit is super fine. Smoking weed forever. 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 We started with a gram, now our money long. We got 2 blunts on us, cause we blowin' strong. Started with a gram, now my money long. I keep them 2 blunts on me, cause I'm blowin' strong. Hey, Chief and homie was chillin', listen, Khalifa. I released the smell that Mary Jane was excellent. About the 420, that Cheech and Chong is starting. Take this dab inside of me, nigga, I am a Spartan. Smoking like a vet, homie, thinking that I'm Snoop G. I possess every weed lesson in my blunt C. From the OG, Reggie, I don't see. Biz, nigga, what the hell is you fucking thinking? You should sit in the corner and let that shit sink in. The mood that's going on is cause Mary visiting. All good kush, bout to say your life, dude. Uncle Bam and the Wolfpack came to the rescue. Got that purple on me like Ash Ketchum. I need to holler at you. Don't take my lighter, homie, or I might have to steal on you. I wing scarred the place, smoking like an Inuyasha. Then I pick a low my weed, cause I don't pick up for no imposter. Smoking weed forever. 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 We started with a gram, now our money long. We got 2 blunts on us, cause we blowin' strong. Started with a gram, now my money long. I keep them 2 blunts on me, cause I'm blowin' strong. I'm rolling around West Broadway, picking up hoes on Midway, hustling on Lakers, this the life of the Twins way. I'm rolling around West Broadway, picking up hoes on Midway, hustling on Lakers, this the life of the Twins way. I'm rolling around West Broadway, picking up hoes on Midway, hustling on Lakers, this the life of the Twins way. I'm rolling around West Broadway, picking up hoes on Midway, hustling on Lakers, this the life of the Twins way. Started with a gram, now I'm money long. We got 2 blunts on us, cause I'm blowing strong. Started with a gram, now my money long. Keep 2 blunts on me, cause I'm blowing strong. Started with a gram, now I'm money long. We got 2 blunts on us, cause I'm blowing strong. Started with a gram, now my money long. Keep 2 blunts on me, cause I'm blowing strong. Batman.
This is some brand new Starve from Murder Music. It's called Week to Live. He just released it tonight, so check this out.
I got some bad ideas in my head.
If I had a week to live, I would drink a bit. Hop in the whip where my niggas lit. See all my enemies and wet they crib. Meet with they moms and I'd beat the bitch. I'ma be legit, I would be equipped. Eventual motherfucker talking evil shit. Sitting by the fire, put my feet in it. Taunting all the demons trying to make me rip. If I had a week, I'ma pop pills till the day gone. Walk through the hood, blow your motherfucking face off. Hit the cop show, I'ma have to take off. Young niggas cage, yeah, you don't wanna face off. Shoot back, move quick like a racehorse. If the haters all stop, I'ma make more. Eat my bitch box till my whole jaw sore. Eat a couple souls and try to keep my life force. If I had a week, I will go hard, drink with my niggas and I hit a couple bars. If I had a week, I will be pissed. Hate underworld for that life that I missed. If I had a week, I will be a monster. Throw some grenades in the crowd of a concert. If I had a week, I would lose my mind, depressed in my room and think about life. If I had a week, I will go hard shit, walk through the streets, drag a couple haters pockets, shoot at the cops, automatics from the dark web, couple hundred bullets on the roof of apartments, booby trap steps on the top, I'm a marksman, anybody on the street, in my view a target, the rifle on point, get the point, there's no conscience, if I gotta go, you gotta go with my darkness. Yeah, blood gon' rain. Easy come, easy go, come meet the flame. Shadow on the wall, motherfucker, I'm insane. I creep like a roach, sniffing coke for the pain. Every shot that they shooting off fell to the brain. Feeling like a falling bullet, risen for the hate. Shooting at your ass, move your ass out the way. Take as many as I can before I'm out of this place. If I had a week, I will go hard. Drink with my niggas and I hit a couple bars. If I had a week, I will be pissed. Hate underworld for the life that I missed. If I had a week, I will be a monster. Throw some grenades in the crowd of a concert. If I had a week, I would lose my mind, depressed in my room and think about life.
And I got that motherfucker. Fire! Fire! Yeah. It's Toby. And I got that motherfucking fire in the trunk. I roll a doobie, get high on my Scooby Doobie. Bitches that wanna screw me is calling and trying to swoop me. Bumping that Snoopy Snooping, got goofies up in the hoopty. I'm rolling around in my hood, screaming out whoopty whoop, nigga. Only got room for two, but I'm better off in my coupe. Ladies is trying to cope when I tell them look at my roof. Don't blow away my coat, get the coat that's right next to you. Passing out on my blunt and I hit it right after you. Flexing out after school on my crib this late afternoon. It's whatever I'm trying to do, I'm just trying to go do it soon. Find this new instrumental, I probably gon' make a tune. Probably gon' hit my tune and release all of my inner tunes. Yeah, I'm like the movies, fucking around with these hoochies. Touchy feeling with smooches. Jimmy up in my wallet, no hesitation to do it. Burden of entertainment with capitalizing music. Making a remedy to go satisfy all my humans. Slay all my sleeping dragons. Battle rapping the jaw on your body. The one I'm dragging your body, lay in my casket, bastard. Nah, I'm sober and fully plastered. Working like I'm a slave, but I'm chilling like I'm the master. Acid in my delivery, irritating the masses. Passing my rapping classes, behind designer glasses. Asses need to be slapped, but these rappers thinking they faster than Jabba Joe on a killing spree. And I'm cannibal. My meals are prepared, but I bought love of Hannibal. Yeah. I eat your brain like a cantaloupe, cannon up on my table, my angle sends you to Angelo. Motherfucking beasts and these rappers looking like antelopes. Motherfucking beasts and these rappers don't run with animals. Everybody say that I cock and spray with a hammer, don't ante up on my medical costs. I got the antidote jump. I got fire in the trunk. I got fire in the trunk. Woo-ha! I got fire in the trunk. I got fire in the trunk. Woo-ha! I got fire in the trunk. I got fire in the trunk. Hey, hey, I got fire in the trunk. Motherfucker, I got fire. I don't spit baby talk. Don't do that goo-goo gaga. I am that dude to look boo your head off like no bunaga. I got two dudes and two deuces. That's deuces to the problems. Them bitches go do. That's sayonara. Ain't claiming God in my title. I claim the higher power. You couldn't marvel my prowess. I climbed the higher tower. Lyrics like birth and the dragon. Nigga, that's firepower. Magician mixed with a ninja blow up like Okinawa. I'm always rolling and blowing, smoking the dopest sour. I hope you focus, my hocus pocus ain't smoking mirrors. My flow like locust, I'm loco long as I call these niggas. My flow like dopest like coke, before it's cut, my nigga. And everybody look at me because I'm so impressive. But then I teach them a lesson and they become aggressive. Homie, I've murdered the lesson, that's how I got progressive. You couldn't last a fucking second in my effervescence. Bitch, I got fire in the trunk. I got fire in the trunk. Woo-ha! I got fire in the trunk. I got fire in the trunk. Woo-ha! I got fire in the trunk. I got fire in the trunk. Woo-ha! I got fire in the trunk. Motherfucker, I got fire in the trunk. Say what? GC.
And that song right there was Fire in the Trunk by Toby Swisher. Shout out to that dude. He's fucking dope. Cyco Mico, are you still there? You got to unmute yourself. There we go.
All right. I'm here.
So, what's next for Cyco Mico?
New material. And yeah, getting back into it.
Yeah, that's what's up. Have you put out any albums or just a whole bunch of tracks on like SoundCloud and stuff like that?
I've put out, well, 2 albums. They were pretty much, one had the same tracks as the first one, except for new tracks as well. So basically two CDs.
Okay. Could we hope for a new Cyco Mico album sometime in the future?
Yes. You'll probably get a mixtape real quick and then an album.
Okay. I'll be looking forward to hearing that. You know, any new songs you're working on right now?
Yeah, I got like 4 of them right now.
Are we gonna hear
in the works?
Are we gonna hear any of those at some upcoming shows?
Hopefully, probably in the next few months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And then, what advice would you give a fan? You know, if you could give a fan any piece of advice, what would you tell them?
That's a good question. I don't know if I would give a fan advice, because I usually get advice from a fan. I guess support more. I mean, whoever you support, let them know you support them. Show your support. You know, instead of just going to the shows and watching it and then leaving. You know, communicate and introduce yourself.
Definitely, you know, just make sure. That's one thing I appreciate about people is people who come for one artist but stick around for the whole show. You know, I try to do that as well for other artists where, you know, I don't like leaving right after I perform.
Right.
So, you know, I would hope. And,
right.
And you know, it takes, you know, like 2 seconds to click share on Facebook. If, you know, say your favorite artist or something posts a song, takes 2 seconds to share that shit. I definitely agree with support.
Yeah, and when you support, just let them know you support them. I mean, it goes a long way.
Yeah, and you know, and going off of that too, you know, like I said, it doesn't even have to be monetary support.
Right.
Let me see here.
I'm trying to send you songs.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, do that. Okay, here's a question I was asked on another interview that I was in. And I'm going to reuse that. If you could be any bird, what bird would you be and why?
Bird. I think I'd be a hummingbird.
Why?
And I don't know why.
No? You know, as I say, that's a interesting choice.
I don't know why I'd be the bird itself, but I guess why I'd want to be the bird is to figure out what the bird does after it eats or after it gets its nectar, and you know, you only see them by the window, you know, for so long, and then
right,
they do. I don't know much about them.
I don't know much about them either.
No.
See, for me, I would be an owl.
No.
Because my reasoning for that is because my biggest reasoning for it is because I'm a huge Harry Potter nerd, and snowy owls are the shit. But my other reasoning is just because they are a majestic bird.
Right. Very much so.
Yeah, any owl, they're. I wish I could say I've seen one up close, but I haven't. But I'd like to someday.
I've seen a couple of them in the wild, but
you know what's a majestic bird? You ever watched a bald eagle take off from about 20 feet away?
I have.
Ain't that a beautiful sight?
It's amazing. I didn't know they got that big. Their wingspan is amazing.
Oh yeah, they're huge.
Right. I don't know if I'd want to be a big bald eagle. It just seems like a lot of work.
No, you wouldn't want to be. You wouldn't want to die and come back as an eagle.
No, hummingbird.
Okay.
Give me some sweet nectar and I'll be.
Do you? Okay, I guess. Do you believe in reincarnation?
Yeah, but not as like another species or animal. I think if you reincarnate, you're going to come back in the human form for another experience. Yeah.
Okay. Well, say, you could reincarnate, what would you come back as? Or what would you like to come back as? It can be anything.
I wouldn't want to come back.
You wouldn't want to come back?
Not really.
Okay, well,
I mean,
for the sake of the question, what would you come back as?
I have no idea.
Fair enough.
What were you asked this question?
No, I was not. I actually
Before?
just thought of that one on the spot since we got to talking about it.
I guess it'd probably be a dinosaur, it's some kind of T-Rex or something. But
Okay.
can that happen? Would that work?
Yeah. Like I said, I did say it could be anything.
Okay. T-Rex.
Okay. Go from being a shorter human being to a ginormous mammal.
Correct.
There you go. Did you get that song sent in that you're trying to send in?
I'm working on it. Sorry.
Okay. Well, I'm going to shamelessly self-plug here for a second. So shows I got coming up this Saturday with the Ice Kings at the Caboose. We're opening up for Open Minded. Make sure to come out for that. If you still need tickets, let me know. I can help you out and get some. They're $10. The only way to get tickets is through the artists. So, like I said, if you need them, hit me up and I can get you some. Actually, you can either hit up me or Mico or Monkey. You hit up anyone from Open Minded. They should be able to hook you up with some tickets as well. And then after that, I don't think my next show is until May 22nd with you at the Terminal Bar. A whole bunch of other artists on that show. I got a couple artists coming up from Omaha, actually, that are on that show. So One World Light and King Killa are both from Omaha, and they are coming up for that show. So that's going to be a good time. And then I got Cobenz and Prime and PM, Nerd the King, Grit Grit, Ether Hayes, Corey Cooper, a whole bunch of other people. I can't think of. I think that's pretty much most of the lineup. With regard, minus a couple of people that I can't remember the name of. But make sure you come out and support your local artists, support the local hip hop scene here in Minnesota. And support, if you're watching from out of state, support your own local hip hop scene and local music scene in general. We always need the support. We can't do this. We can't do what we do without you. If you want to support me some more, you can actually Cash App me, Cash App, the $, official E-Roc, or you can just ask me if you want to support me. Or Cyco, Mico, you want to go ahead and plug yourself and where they can find you?
Yeah. The 20th, Spring Lake Park, VFW. The Terminal Bar, 22nd. And August, 6th and 7th, Iowa.
And then where can they find your music?
Oh, SoundCloud, Reverb Nation, HereNow.com, which is CD Baby.
Oh, okay. I was like, I've not heard of that one.
YouTubes, yeah.
On the two Ubes.
Two Ubes. Yep.
And then to everyone listening, don't forget we are live on both Facebook and YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, we're live on Facebook and YouTube every week on Wednesdays from 7 to 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So make sure to tune into that. If you want to watch on YouTube, it's just look up E-Roc, E-ROC, and then you can look up E-Roc Radio, so E-ROC Radio, and you should find it. Go give me a subscription if you feel like it. I would appreciate it. The more viewers I can get, the better. I appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in every week. And now I've got a whole bunch of interviews. I've got interviews scheduled all the way up until October now, which is crazy. I posted one post on Facebook and I got just an overwhelming amount of response, which I was not expecting. So like I said, I'm booked up all the way until October. If you do want an interview, I could probably, just message me and I'll get you in as soon as I can. Like I said, I am booked out till October. That dude Saint said he'd come back as a G-string. Or a reptile.
Right.
That's funny.
Yeah, no.
Let's see. Just waiting on Cyco Mico to send in this song.
That's not gonna happen. I'm sorry, bro, because I got WAV files and it's not letting me.
Oh, it's too big of a file.
Mm-hmm.
It be like that. I get it. Well, in the meantime, I got a couple other songs I can play here. Let's play some Mookie. You okay with that?
I'm more than okay with that.
All right, we're gonna play a brand new Mookie track. It's called "Sad Corpse." Go ahead and mute yourself there.
Tallest, but they hoping that I miss. I'm honest, cut me open at the wrist. My God, it's
howl on the beat, unhallowed ground. The sound of defeat is shallow towns. They round up the fleet to shut us down. No peace, smother the obese and the wallet talking money. You wanna control me, but you can't. I'm a king, sucking it slowly. They want in the old me. Remember in 03 when I tried to take my fucking life? I was only 10 then. They can't stop me if I run and hide. Thank God I found the pen. That way I could jot the gruesomest poetry, let's call it that. If I make it more graphical, notice me. My brain is whack, I ain't meant for a regular Odyssey. I'm an Odyssey, got the flow, but I surf on a lotus leaf. I'm Javon. Literally means I should pull the grease, or I'm clay like I'm terracotta. My soul is a horror scene, keep doing it cause I gotta. Aiming before I squeeze every day, I'm not sure I'm one. My goal is to know the dream like a narcoleptic. My heart's defective, tell them that my art's infected. Chuck it down with the arsenic, the harshest nectar. Feel I'm at the start depressive, I spark the restless. When I deliver from my hot intestines, dark art, gotta give it cause I caught the vestige. But I wish I had the parts they left with. Iconic, rubber when I switch my tonic. Never gonna hit my tallest, but they hoping that I miss. I'm honest, cut me open at the wrist, my goddess. Bionic, open it a switch, hydraulic. I'm a little bit psychotic, clever spoken when I pin my knowledge, but I'm soaking in my sin, my goddess. Iconic, open when I switch my tonic. Never gonna hit my tallest, but they hoping that I miss. Bionic, cut me open at the wrist, my goddess. Never see me come bionic, open it a switch, hydraulic. I'm a little bit psychotic, clever spoken when I pin my knowledge, but I'm soaking in the sin, my goddess.
Icky Sticky got me like Jimmy and Timmy. Getting jiggy while fucking up all my kidneys. No, I ain't sipping, but I'm trippy. Off that licky, drop a tad down my chimney. Come and feel the vibe with me. Icky Sticky got me like Jimmy and Timmy. Getting jiggy while fucking up all my kidneys. No, I ain't sipping, but I'm trippy. Off that licky, drop a tad down my chimney. Come and feel the vibe with me. I'm getting crazy to the point I'm looking suspect. I look around, try to see what I can detect. I can't see them. Are they breathing? God tell me, am I still bleeding? It's a sequence, you can flip it and repeat it. Turn it into a beating, but you'll be cheating. I had this dream once, I had a pair of nunchucks. I hit you in the head with the end and got skull fucked. Kissed you on the mouth and covered you with my nut. I'm a sick fuck, y'all should know that. Welcome to an episode of Bimmy's program, where you hear about the shit that makes you go mad. Like the way I'm on the stage at the Nomad. No plans, got the homies, better know that. Fuck your sister and your mama and the snack packs, cause you know who her daddy is, you dumbass. Rockin' with the misfits and chillin' with my bitch Jameson. She going down so good every time I forget my name again. Did so many drugs I don't think that I will be sane again. Why you think I do what I'm trying to not feel pain again? Welcome to the darkest you ever seen, your boy Benny. Cause it seems these motherfuckers are honestly quite forgetting just exactly what I went through and what was my fucking setting. So listen motherfuckers, cause it's about to get embedded. You look at me, I'm 6'3", not literally but mentally. You're threatening, I'm at the scene, we're not the same, can you agree? I'm just looking for a good buzz. Might fuck around and maybe call up the cold plug. The homie Jay say he got that shit makes you go nuts. I might just do it because lately I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, lately I don't give a fuck. Because the love that I am getting, it is not enough. Icky Sticky got me like Jimmy and Timmy. Getting jiggy while fucking up all my kidneys. No, I ain't sipping, but I'm trippy. Off that licky, drop a tad down my chimney. Come and feel the vibe with me. Icky Sticky got me like Jimmy and Timmy. Getting jiggy while fucking up all my kidneys. No, I ain't sipping, but I'm trippy. Off that licky, drop a tad down my chimney. Come and feel the vibe with me. Icky Sticky got me like Jimmy and Timmy. Getting jiggy while fucking up all my kidneys. No, I ain't sipping, but I'm trippy. Off that licky, drop a tad down my chimney. Come and feel the vibe with me. Icky Sticky got me like Jimmy and Timmy. Getting jiggy while fucking up all my kidneys. No, I ain't sipping, but I'm trippy. Off that licky, drop a tad down my chimney. Come and feel the vibe with me.
I don't even like to feel the pain, that's why I'm comatose. I be taking Xannies just to sleep, hope it's not fentanyl. Then a couple lines of coke, after all the weed I smoke. Then I cry a little, that's okay, cause all the pain is gone. I don't even know if I can say that I know how to cope. But if you talking drugs, then baby, you know that I got them all. Life is so difficult, and I'm just trying to get along. But I don't even like to feel the pain, that's why I'm comatose. If I ran away, then baby, you don't have to come along. Scared to be alone, but I got drugs to help me fucking cope. Xannies, Perkies, ecstasy, shrooms with weed and alcohol. I don't even like to feel the pain, that's why I'm always gone. I don't like the feeling how I feel when I be fucking wrong. I don't like the way we live and always pointing fucking faults. That's why I be always high, every drug I got is strong. I don't like to feel the pain, but that's why I be always lost. I don't even like to feel the pain, that's why I'm comatose. I be taking Xannies just to sleep, hope it's not fentanyl. Then a couple lines of coke, after all the weed I smoke. Then I cry a little, that's okay, cause all the pain is gone. I don't even know if I can say that I know how to cope. But if you talking drugs, then baby, you know that I got them all. Life is so difficult, and I'm just trying to get along. But I don't even like to feel the pain, that's why I'm comatose. I'm a different man when I be sober, when I'm fucking not. I be taking drugs and I don't think that I be getting off. This life is so difficult, and I'm just trying to get along. But the way I'm living, I've been filled with suicidal thoughts. Put the gun up on my head and I just wanna let it pop. But I've gotta find a way to make it, guess I'd rather not. This shit is not a game when you've been giving it, you're fucking up. But the only thing I've ever known is coming short to fall. I don't even like to feel the pain, that's why I'm comatose. I be taking Xannies just to sleep, hope it's not fentanyl. Then a couple lines of coke, after all the weed I smoke. Then I cry a little, that's okay, cause all the pain is gone. I don't even know if I can say that I know how to cope. But if you talking drugs, then baby, you know that I got them all. Life is so difficult, and I'm just trying to get along. But I don't even like to feel the pain, that's why I'm comatose. That's why I'm comatose. That's why I'm comatose. That's why I'm comatose.
And that song is called Comatose by Ghost the Alchemist out of Phoenix, Arizona. We are just about done here. I want to take the time to thank my guest, Cyco Mico, for coming on the show. If you're going to talk, you got to unmute yourself.
All right.
There we go. But yeah, no, I want to thank you for coming on the show, and I look forward to seeing you at more shows.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. And
Thank you for having me.
What's that?
Said thank you for having me.
Of course. Well, I think we're going to close out here. I'm going to play one more song of yours, and then we're going to call it good.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Well, for that, we are going to play, just because I think it's a great ending, we are going to play the Cyco Mico and Friends theme song.
Nice.
To the show, in case you didn't know, I'm Cyco Mico, hanging with my friends, so let's go. Big V, St. Paul, Minnesota, reppin' Forest Lake in the dub B2. On stage near you is where you'll find me, with no oneself and 120. Days try B and Trip City, NV R-E-R-N-T. So what you gonna do with this voodoo? Bouncing these tracks like a kangaroo. Hanging at luxury digital studio. Slum mixing it down, engineering this sound. So if you wanna get down like a wicked clown, you know what to do where dreams come true. I'm booking free slots and we go non-stop. Killing the scene with this underground hip-hop, hip-hop, hip-hop. Cyco, Mico and friends, yeah. 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 Psycho, Mico and friends, yeah.
Grip the mic, grind the stage, pocket full of blunts for me to blaze. Days in the name, smoking on the grade A. Consume the game, spitting out flames, contain to maintain, bringing up the pain and love on the stage with a head full of rage. Breaking through this cage on with the rampage. Psycho Michael with friends, at it again. Let's make the world spin, never giving in. Are you gonna drown or swim, or walk with the wind, or against it? Are you magnificent? Do you walk with a whip or rhyme like a pimp? Are you ready to give them all within? Takes a little time for this ball to spin. Working up the meal to get the deal. With your life, you're believing in everything that you dream in. Psycho Michael with friends, yeah. 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 Psycho Michael with friends, yeah.
It's the love for the friends and the music, both congruent. Getting the mobiles boosted with the truest and the coolest, saying that we're all one. Put the peace signs in the sky, bring back the live. We high like we're playing F minor scales. We ride the town on this little rap tail. Everyone should hear, put my lyrics in braille. Couldn't put us on the list to fail. We're gonna live on till we're either dead or in jail. Keep on moving like a bullet flying out of the galeo. With a broken sail, ship going on full knots, no stops. Working for the element of musical intelligence and open up for people who don't give a shit. But we got us, we got trust. Psycho Mico and friends. Psycho Mico and friends. Yeah. Psycho Mico and friends.
Okay, I'm not gonna play the whole song because the whole song is like 8 minutes long. But thank you everybody once again for tuning in. Have a great night, and we will be back next week with Aurora Borealis Records. Make sure to tune in for